it's Louis Pedron again. It's April 26th. Today is Tuesday, and today is the first day of Tribeca Film Festival. We're actually here. You can see the hubbub of all the press line for the red carpet. We're here at Ziegfeld Theater. It's actually on 54th Street, and this is Manhattan. You can see the hubbub of things happening. That's the press line. And of course, there's heavy security. There's Eyewitness News. There's New York One. There's actually all, if you notice, all the cable, all the satellite feeds happening right now. So anyways, this is again Louis Pedron is showing you what the hubbub is for the red carpet, and it's gonna happen soon. And the first movie, by the way, is, if you notice, it's United 93. It's actually about the 9/11 story of the plane that crashed in Pennsylvania because of the heroic efforts of all the passengers in that flight. But anyways, we're gonna try to watch that movie so we can make a review out of it. This is Louis Pedron reporting here on 54th Street in Manhattan at the Ziegfeld Theater.
Parking and the one who, no, it was Beamer.
Right.
You hear, get the name again.
Cheyenne Jackson.
Spell it.
C-H-E-Y-E-N-N-E Jackson.
Okay, and you play
Mark Bingham.
Yeah. One of the organizers.
One of the guys, yeah.
Playing that role, what was the feeling you experienced knowing that this really happened?
Heartbreak, terror, responsibility. This wasn't something that anybody goes into lightly. I know that this is something that's just under the surface for so many people and still so hard to even think about, let alone get through a film like this. I took it very seriously. I wanted to do right by him and his family, and a lot has been written about him, and he's a big, loud, crazy guy with a lot of life and a lot of life force. So since this is an almost completely improv film, that really came down to doing your homework and learning as much as you could about him, and then in the heat of the moment, just being organic, just being a real person, and hopefully your responses will kind of come out naturally.
So you felt somewhat like you were actually going through what he went through.
Yeah, we had to. Otherwise, it's just what these people went through. The last 35 minutes of their lives, you had to push yourself to the limit. 40 and 50-minute takes with cameras continuously rolling on a gimbal that went back and forth and upside down and screaming till you have no voice left. And the most heartbreaking thing about this is that after those long takes, when we all had no tears left and we're just emotionally done, we got to just walk off the plane, wash off our makeup, and go have some tea, and these people didn't. And that kept us all going, and that kept us wanting to remain true to these people's story.
We were at Pinewood in London in a 6-week bubble, doing intense research and rehearsing. I think these 44 actors have probably given the best work of their lives, whether it's on film or not, in our research, in our issues of respect. You know, this is what we do for a living, and this one is very, very different because of, you know, wanting to make sure that the facts that we had were strung together with reasonable, you know, links, not something that a screenplay writer is sitting in a hotel room writing these wonderful, sensational, manipulative links. We went about it really, really logistically realistic. I mean, we were herded to the back of the plane, and we tried to figure out what was reasonable and how these people would have behaved in those conditions. And we went through weeks of rehearsal to try and figure that out on and off the plane at Pinewood. And then we were put on a motion rig and thrown in every direction, and we had 2 cameras that just caught it all. And then under Paul's direction, we were led with just genius guidance in terms of respect issues as well.
Right, respect I think is a key word here. You don't want to be too overly dramatic, you don't want to downplay the drama. And then, you know,
Emotional experience when you're playing Todd Beamer.
You know, everyone that's come up and down this line, I hope, every cast member portraying every family member was a hero. It's really a great story about a group of strangers that acted courageously. And I don't think that Todd was more courageous than anybody else on that flight, but I think the phrase "let's roll" has sort of been mythologized a little bit, and our director, Paul Greengrass, really wanted to steer clear of that, just wanted it to be a very truthful, authentic representation of what might have happened on the plane.
Why it means a great deal to me. I'm in it, it's an honor to be a part of a project that I hope contributes to the dialogue about the day, about how to honor the families, and how to move forward as a country and ultimately as a global community from the day. And I think we all hope that what we did will contribute to that. And I think it's obviously a great fit with the festival, with Tribeca, and I felt very good. I took the subway here. We live in Tribeca, and you know, I think that it's a moment where I think the city beats with one heart again. This country beats with one heart again. And